Hey everybody, it's the Boosh Bag. Miss Boosh Bag to you. Okay, so I think I'm only one episode behind, so hopefully I'm caught up right now. And I cannot wait for this show to end because I'm getting a little sick of reviewing it. And I got all these other shows that's coming back. Catfish is coming back. Excited! Okay, anyway. This episode starts out with Ariana, whatever her name is, meeting up with K. Michelle because she got an attitude from when K. Michelle left her after that concert. So she feels some type of way. I do not think that K. Michelle really apologized, but yeah, she was like, "Oh, you was upset? Oh, girl, I'm sorry. I'm sorry." She was like, "Well, she wasn't so mad about her leaving her, but that she didn't, text her or give an explanation or nothing. She feels some kind of way." K. Michelle gave a half-assed sort of apology, and she seemed to have accepted it. And she's like, "Okay, well, that is behind us." All right, so she said that shadowing her gave her so much inspiration that she, went and started doing her thing. So she having some sort of listening party or some type of shit. And K. Michelle was like, "Really? That is great. How many songs?" She was like one and a half. Yeah, the half is coming along, but and she like, "One and a half. God, what are they gonna listen to?" She's like, "Well, it's not so much listening party as a little taste, a teaser of what's to come." uh, Kim Michelle was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be around, so I'm really actually happy that I got some shit. I'm booked to do something because I don't have to make up a lie about why I'm not going to this bullshit ass party. All right, so she was like, "Well, who all is getting invited?" So, the usual girls, Ariana girls, Rashida, Mimi, the girls who K. Michelle did not get along with. And basically, she started talking shit about them. Ariane always trying to be the peacemaker between everybody. Like, we don't have to keep on, being all angry and talking all that shit. Like, maybe we could all get together, everybody can forgive each other. She was like, "No, if you want me to be all forgiving and us to get all kumbaya, then what happened to Jocelyn? I need people to be kumbaya with Jocelyn because Jocelyn, she rubbed some people the wrong way. A lot of people don't like her, but it's because they don't see her the way that I see her." Yeah. So she's saying that she wants Jocelyn to be invited and for people to give her a chance because all she really needs is a little love, is a little hugs. And Ariana's like, "Well, I really value my friendship with Mimi, and I don't know if that is just a good fucking idea." But I don't know. I guess she's gonna think on it. Next. It's a cookout. I think, yeah. A cookout at or a barbecue, whatever the fuck y'all want to call it. They call it a cookout where I'm from, no matter what's on the grill, okay? At Rashida house, because whatever the fuck happened, her floors got buffed or some shit. They got to be outside. So we got Kelsey out there rapping with that boys, and Rashida's singing her praises. Like, Kelsey is doing really well at the store. She offered her services to perform at the cookout. And she's doing all kinds of things right. So she is probably getting closer to getting a record deal with her dad's company, her dad stepmama company. What, I can't even remember the name. Whatever. You can see other people are there, so it's Scrap and blah blah blah. And then you see Miss Charlene and Ernest off to the side, and he like, "Man, my marriage is going crazy. It's just like spiraling downward." Since that last time when we saw each other, when Mama D was tracking him and all of that other shit. But she decided not to come, even though Charlene extended the invitation, but Ernest did come. And then I think Scrap came over there and like, "So what y'all doing over here, older people?" Well, my mama had. "Your mother ain't want to come, like, she ain't gonna like this." He was like, "Yeah, but so when Charlene's like, "Well, I'm his sounding board, somebody that he could talk to," kind of the way Scrap went to talk to Tammy, somebody that he could talk to, because he was like, well, you know, I ain't got no friends. So, I mean, I've been needing somebody to talk to, and he damn sure can't talk to her. So, basically, Scrap really bills him on it. He was like, you know, my mother's, yeah. And then you just see Mama D walking up with her wig. Yes, that one is a keeper. I dig it, okay? I likes that. Walk up and with her little cane and everything, and I know that they was probably scared as hell because she wasn't gonna come, and then she just kind of snuck up again. But she said that she came there to apologize to Miss Charlene, right? So she sits down and she was like, I'm very sorry about the way that I was acting and all that, because she said that she really did feel like Miss Charlene was just trying to help. She wasn't trying to, you know, be no bitch and no shit like that, you know. So she was like, but I got something for motherfucking Ernest. So she gives him her last will and testament, and she is like, read it. Read all of it. Blah, 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 my kids, my whatever. I'm leaving all my stuff, whatever, grandkids. But to my spouse, I'm leaving $1. And then she slammed the dollar. It's inside of like a little frame down on the thing. And he like, you know what? She act like I'm with her for the fucking money. Like, I don't care about no money. He was like, I still love her, even though she be tripping. Mama D be tripping. And then Scrappy had to come out and say, yeah, he got a lot to deal with. Poor Ernest having to fuck around with my mother. Your mother ain't right. She ain't got a lick of sense. So then Mama D was like, don't go spending it all in one place, and walked off. So you see Scrap like calling her like, Ma. She's like, shut the hell up. She ain't here for Scrap right now. She be tripping. Alright, then we go to Stevie. I guess they live together unless she walk around in lingerie. So I guess it's him and Jocelyn. And she walk up and he's saying, basically, what the fuck is going on? She's selfish. She don't care about nobody but herself. So he like, we not even speaking no more. Like, we are totally apart here in Atlanta. And she's just like, yeah, all of that action with the mouth. So he is mad because she didn't apologize for the disrespectful picture, which I already told y'all I must be a hoe because it wasn't that disrespectful to me. And she didn't apologize about telling Mimi that he had all of these babies or nothing. And he's just like, well, I miss you. You miss me? No. No, I do not miss you. And I don't love you. You know what? Even though she was just saying it to be mean, and he has to probably already know that, that shit hurt his feelings. I could see it in his face. He was just like, okay, wait. Stop the camera for a sec. What the fuck you mean? You for real? He was hurt. She was like, no, I don't love you. So she is of the mind that he should be down on his hands and knees, apologizing to her for stabbing her in the back and for being a horrible husband over the past 5 years. I keep on saying, has it been 5 years? Did that whole thing happen 5 years ago? I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah. She said, but all he got to say is, I miss you. She's like, yeah, I know you miss me. No. She was like, if all you got to say to me is that you miss me, then fuck you. How do you like that? So he was like, so you ain't gonna, you know, confess to nothing, not even this shit. You got Mimi put me on child support, and you don't even care or whatever. And then she pull out a rose, and then she like, one. So then she pulls out a rose, and then she pulling off the petals, and she's like, 1 keto, 2 ketos. I don't know if y'all know, but keto is a type of diet that means low carb, high fat. So I was trying to follow what she was doing or where she was going talking about this diet. I think by the time she got to 4 or 5, she finally said ketos. And then I realized she was saying kiddos. Oh, gotcha. All right, so he was like, wow, she just 3 kiddos, 4 kiddos, 5. Oh my God, you have 6 kiddos. Just stupid. And he like, you are delusional. No, you're delusional for losing all of this. all of this. 8 kiddos. How many petals are on the flower? That's how many kids you're gonna have. So she was like, no, you know, I'm just sick of all of your motherfucking shit. And he was like, me? He was like, you the one, you hanging out with Dawn again after all the shit that she talked to us? Like, and you doing all of this shit to me? No wife wouldn't do that. She's like, oh, I'm your wife now after you told everybody that I wasn't your damn wife? He get up. He was like, you disrespected me. You never disrespect me. She was like, what you gonna do? She stands up. And when she walked away, he was like, you looking kind of fat and flabby any damn way. Oh! So she hurt his feelings. I told you before with that I don't love you. But come on, bitch. You know her face was cracked and on the ground when he fucking said that. She was like, what? Fuck you. You're a whore. She was mad. She was mad. Don't never let me come out and all my sexy duds and I'm showing it all off to be extra sexy and then I'm telling you all of this, and you were like, you look fat. I would have fought him. Yeah, she was mad as hell. So whatever. He left, he walked away. So then we skip to the club and Mama D is performing something in that order. Yes. The song called In That Order, whatever. Scrap is in the audience. I think Young Jock, I guess he's performing with her. I don't know if he's just like the hype man, whatever. And she up there and she excited and Scrap is happy as hell for her. And he was like, wow, I'm just so proud of my mother finally getting to do what it is she always wanted to do. Yeah. He souped up for her. And she souped up for her motherfucking self. So when they get off the stage, him, Jock, and, you know, Mama D, they're sitting there talking because he wants to run it by her, the whole thing with Bam. He's saying that he all, you know, his mind is clear, he feeling good, he excited about, you know, trying to get this proposal out with Bambi. So, his mother is like, well, he asking her, he was like, oh, where Ernest? And she was like, well, he'll never support me any damn way. He never supported me. It's like, he's still mad about the will, which you leaving him $1. And Jock's like, it's supposed to be richer or poorer. She was like, well, whatever. I will honor my vows if he honor me and learn how to satisfy me. And then did the... I really need literally every last drop of the sexual innuendo with Mama D, Nim to stop. Alright? I need all of it to stop. That must be how my stepson feel when my husband be trying to kiss me. It's so gross. It's so gross. Just the thought. If that's what he thinks about us, then I am mortified for him because yuck. Because this, never do that. Never do the okay. Anyway. So, he like, Scrap is like, yeah, I'm trying to make these moves, this relationship, love, whatever. She was like, okay, so you been talking to Betty Idol? I'll give it up with Betty Idol. Everybody hates her. She's a bitch. Anyway, he like, no, motherfucker, stop bringing her up. I'm trying to get back with Bambi. She like, who? I'm so sick of him trying to put this glass slipper on this Bam girl. And Jock is like, well, I'm not going to make no more jokes about this shit because clearly Bambi got a hold on him. He can't get away from her. He can't leave. So he like, what the fuck did she do to you? He like, she basically just did everything everybody else didn't. So I want to take it to the next level. I love her. Whatever. And Mama D is, she does not appear to be giving a blessing at this point. Then we go to King's party, alright? So Tiara and KK have planned this party. It's so nice on the inside, like all white and bright. I hear a chopper coming. It's all white and bright, and the kids come in, Tiara comes in, and KK's all nice and happy and blah, blah, blah. And then she see, is his name J-Nick? J-Nick, K-Nick? J-Nick. J-Nick. And he is still doing the confessionals with that turban thing and the jacket. And Ariana's still doing her confessionals with that little half-sided wig thing. Okay? The fluff and all of that needs to end. Alright? But whatever. I'm gonna skip over the turban headband and the jean vest yet again. She's like, KK looked at him like, who's that? She was like, oh, this is my friend. She's like, first of all, my son is in jail, and that's his friend. She was like, no, I'm not down for that. He was like, well, you know, I just came to help out. Tiara was like, he just came to help, you know, set up or whatever. She's like, okay, so you leaving? He's like, well, I don't want to be disrespectful. If you want me to leave, I'll leave. She was like, okay then, well, bye. Tiara was like, well, you know, I have to be respectful of her wishes. So she went along with it. He went along with it. He got the fuck up out of there. KK was happy, like, all right, well, I'm glad to see she didn't give me no lip and got this man up out of this party that I'm trying to have. KK was like, he's not even cute. And motherfucker Tiara know her ass had to laugh at that because, girl, he is not. He ain't cute. She was like, girl, I just need you to do better. I'm looking out for you. Yes. Somebody needed to say it. He ain't cute. And please tell her about that vest too, KK, if you can. I know you're here on YouTube, okay? Talk to her about him with the turban and the motherfucking vest. Tell her that you're not here for it. Tell her that she needs to do better. And then Giant Tooth, Saber-Tooth Tiger, Sass came in with his kids. And they were able to get like a little FaceTime, face-to-face chat thing going on the phone so that King could see his dad, which was so sad. It's so sad to see this little boy agonizing over his father. And I did not know that they allowed that. Whenever I visited a person, well, the only person that I visit in prison is only one. Anybody else go to jail, bye-bye. You'll never see me again. But I visit my brother because I love him. And they don't allow none of that shit. They don't allow earrings. I can't wear a motherfucking belt in that bitch. I can't wear leggings. I can't wear a regular t-shirt. I gotta wear a man's t-shirt or a t-shirt long enough to be a nightgown. No cell phones, no jewelry, just nothing. So I don't know what kind of magic they worked. He must be a star up in the jail for him to be having a phone and doing the FaceTime thing. But he was telling King that he loved him. He hoped he having a good time at his birthday. And King just started crying. It was very, very sad. And then I guess he felt like he was, you know, bringing the whole damn party down. He was like, all right, baby, go play. Go play. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. And whatever. So then you just see KK and Nim on like a little train or something outside. So they did something really, really big. I'm glad to see they got the money for all of that stuff right there. I wish I did, okay? Alright, so now Stevie is on the set, I guess a video or a photo shoot or something with some bitch named Delicious. I mean, woman named Delicious. She's cute. Very, 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 very thick. So talking shit about Jocelyn, about how she thought she would always be around, but it's always lots of women. There are more women in the world than her that are more sexy, more beautiful, you know, basically trying to act like he not pressed, but he is ever so. Mimi shows up. She's saying that she was very shocked to hear from Stevie and she was apprehensive about coming, but she came. And he's like, well, look, I met with the human tornado, Jocelyn, and I'm just really upset how she got us to this point with this child support shit. I mean, I was mad at first. He was like, but you know what, I'm going to take care of my kid or whatever. He was like, but you know, we were having like a really amicable relationship for all of these years, and Jocelyn just like wanted to put a wedge in it. So she's like, but why? I mean, what would be the point of her befriending me and doing all of this stuff? He was like, she just want to play the puppet master, which, yeah, that's what she did. she want to play the puppet master and just get people to do what it is she want to do. It's like she just evil. Like, yeah, she is seriously evil. It's like, you need to get yourself together, Stevie. So she said that she didn't put him on child support because of the Jocelyn thing, because she already had found out that, you know, it was fake. He didn't really have other kids. She put him on child support to make clear boundaries, that we are just co-parents. So if he took it the way that he took it, like, oh, it's just business, it really is. She was like, so we need to start really focusing on our actual relationship, and really only be focusing on how we are relating to taking care of this kid, because that is the reason that we know each other, or still know each other. And he was like, you know, so you're all different and changed. She was like, I'm not any, like, you the one change. I am exactly the same as when you met me 18 years ago. I've never changed. It's you going through all of the shit. And he was like, well, I'm trying to get everything together. I'm focusing on getting new artists. And she was like, all right, but one tip. Don't fuck your artists, okay? Yeah. And he knew that shit was true because he laughed. He was like, yeah, I need to knock that shit up. You need to knock that shit off, okay? Because, yeah, why are artists always got to be girls? Produce some motherfucking men. Damn. Get your mind out the gutter. So now, he already said in like the last episode or the one before that he ain't been having no sex. So, nigga horny and bringing these giant big booty girls around all the time, it's not gonna work out to be nothing good. So he gonna wind up fucking one of his artists. I'm so certain of it. But I guess we'll see. So it's like, give me a hug. Give me a hug. And he was like, you love me? It's like, you know I love you, boy. You know I love you, boy. Alright, so then Scrappy is coming out of this big building, the big house type mansion-y thing or whatever the hell, with Bambi. So he's telling her, oh, we could you could be performing like right here, it could be a stage and all of this and all that. So he was saying that one of the reasons she was really mad at him was that he never put her on. So I guess Bambi is a rapper. I may have known that from Basketball Wives, but I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah. And then when she saw him trying to work with Betty Idol, yeah, big issue. So he's trying to do better by bringing her there, letting her know that he's going to be supportive of her career and all of that stuff. And they're doing a little dance and twirling and all kind of shit. And then he's like, okay, well, I want to talk to you. And then you see Rashida and Kurt walk up. So Rashida's like, okay, so Scrap said that he got some sort of master plan to get Bam back and asked us to be here. So we're here. We're here this time, okay? You can't say we're not here. You can't get no attitude about no shit. So they're there. And then Mama D and Ernest walk up. And Mama D is like, okay, well, her and Ernest are mending their relationship right now. So everything's going well, and they're going to work it out together, alone together, because they're the two that took the vows. Tammy, okay, and then Bambi's mother. She's like, is that my mother? Like, what the hell is going on? So then you see just friends. Well, it said friends, but it's really just two other fucking people, right? That's all I saw anyway. And they all stood like around them, and he was like, well, I'm here because, you know, I want y'all to know, I want to show y'all how much I love her. And she like, you want to show them? Like, I want you guys to see me show her how much I love her. Okay. All right. So I think she already can gather what's going on, but he like, Mom, can I do this? Is it okay if I go? Okay. So he get on the ground. I thought he was talking to his mother, though. But he was talking to her mother. She was like, I'll give you my blessing. So he gets down there. And he was like, baby, will you marry me? And sadly enough, well, not sad. Oddly enough, I got a little bit teary-eyed. I don't really know why. Maybe I'm just one of those people. I never thought I was one of those people, but I'm starting to see, yeah, maybe I am. I got a little misty. when they asked, and then the look in her eyes, and she's so surprised, and she feels so, you know, overwhelmed with the feeling of love, and all the people that she care about and love are all there for her, and they're able to see it, and you know, you kind of feel like a princess and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, she felt special. I could tell she felt special and beautiful, and she was gonna cry, so she like kind of goes down, like hug him, and he's still like, what's the answer? Did you? She was like, yeah. So then he get a like, give me your hand, then, girl. So put the ring on, and it fit perfect, which was good. And then they kissed, and it, like I said, I got a little emotional. It was very sweet. It was very nice. Okay, so Tommy goes to see a psychologist or psychiatrist, one of the two, get some counseling, some talking to, because yeah, she's been out of control lately. She goes on to tell this lady that, you know, she been drinking. Lady's like, did you already have a drink today? She was like, what that got to do with this? Why would you ask that question? Why would that have to? I just want to know. I mean, well, I had a couple of shots, but you know, it's not like, you know, a Tommy day. And the lady's like, so, well, what is the typical, you know, Tommy day like? She's like, well, that would be me getting up out of the bed, getting fly as fuck, and going outside, and everybody hate me. Why they hate me? Why everybody hate me? She started crying. I was like, I think you drunk. I don't know. Sometimes when somebody is willing to sit there and let you express yourself, you start to feel like you're a train wreck or perhaps someone to be pitied, and it just makes you start crying. I know I'm not the only person that do that, because I see people do it all the time, okay? So, yeah. She started crying and all of that stuff. It's like, well, do you have anybody in your life? And she was like, no. Romantically, I was with a guy, and he went to jail for like 20 years. He was the only good thing that was in my life, but he hurt me really bad, lying to me and all of this stuff. It treated me like a piece of garbage. And now he's gone, and she's kind of lost. Don't got shit to do with herself and her life. I'm like, well, what about your life? She basically says she's been, she's, I don't know, she didn't say she was the oldest, but she's one of like 7 kids, 7 siblings or something like that. Her dad doesn't like her or her sister. He blacked out their names on the calendar. She's saying that they lived across the street next to a cemetery, and they didn't have anywhere to play, so they used to play in the cemetery, and how they were able to still have fun even though their life was fucked up. And she's looking to try to do that with her life now, but she keep getting stuck. She's saying that she don't perceive herself to be an alcoholic because she don't have to drink every day, but it's just on days where, you know, she's really stressed, she does drink, and then she can't stop. Well, here's the thing. I am no longer a recovering alcoholic, but I no longer consider myself an alcoholic. I'll make a video about that on my other channel, because I was supposed to have done that probably like a year ago. But yeah, if you have to drink in order to get through a day or through a problem, then you are in fact an alcoholic. It's sad. It's sad. I do hope that this isn't, no, it would be good if this was just a storyline and she isn't actually in this much anguish and trouble, but I fear that she actually is. She said that she been in and out of, you know, group homes and foster homes. So her dad was in jail her whole fucking life. So, you know, lots of uprooting and turmoil, unhappiness, being separated from people that you love. I get it, because I'm a foster child, because all of that shit happened to me as well, except my father wasn't in jail. He was, you know, he was out just chilling, him and my mother. But yeah, so she got some demons. She damn sure got some issues. And she said her father was in jail for 17 years while she was a kid, and he got out for 1 year and then got killed. So yeah, she never had no savior, no nothing like that. And I guess that Scrap was her little savior thing, and she is going motherfucking bonkers without him. So the lady is, you know, trying to talk her down from a bridge, assuming she's obviously going to need far more help than this thing. But the lady gave her a hug, and yeah, nothing really. Just kind of let her empty all of the shit out so that she could get a good cry. And I don't know. I think it all comes down to you being able to hear yourself and hear what it is you're thinking, and maybe see that it's crazy. Unless you're crazy, like really, really crazy, and then you don't know what you're saying is crazy. It sounds all completely regular to you. But yeah, she gonna need some more therapy for sure. Ariane's listening party. Okay, so she invited D. Smith and Betty Idol. They're not acting the fool yet. There's Rashida, Carly, and Mimi. And, you know, others, lots of people are there. She's really, really happy. Ariane's very happy, very excited. And she goes up, she does her little announcement thing, right? And they play her song, which actually does sound pretty nice. I'm glad it wasn't, you know, rapping or anything like that. Because unless you can't sing, songs are just nice, right? So I thought it was nice, and everybody seemed to think it was nice. Like, wow. Even Betty Idol said that, you know, not Betty Idol, even D. Smith was like, it's very nice. I'm very proud of her, and blah, 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 and whatever. So I guess everybody knows that it's just one song that she got, and everybody seems pretty pleased about the damn song. Okay, yeah. So they're all sitting together, actually, in this, like, big rounded out sort of corner booth thingamajigger. And they see Jocelyn come in. So Rashida's like, Jocelyn's over at the bar. And Mimi is like, I know this bitch didn't. Like, did you invite her? She's like, well, I extended an invitation. So Mimi's like, I know Ariana's trying to play, you know, kumbaya, let's get everybody together. But no, it's not fucking going down. It's not going to work out. So Ariana goes over to, what is her name? Dawn. Why I keep wanting to call her Paula? By Dawn and Jocelyn, and asked them to come over to the table. And Jocelyn got an attitude. She was like, well, Kevin Shaw thought that this would be a good idea because she thought the people weren't giving me like a fair shake or whatever. But first of all, I got an attitude that she even thought this was a good fucking idea. But I'll talk to her about this shit later. She like, whatever. So I don't think she said hi to Ariane. She didn't give her a hug or a kiss, or unless they edited that out. You know how they like to do. Try to make it seem shadier than it actually was. And then Jocelyn come over and she sit down in the thing and just pure silence. Like, oh, hey, say hi, guys. And ain't nobody say hi. Not her, not them, not nobody. So there is, there's Ariane and Jocelyn and Dawn and Betty Idol and D. Smith are over there. The tension is so thick you could cut it with a fucking knife. So they're like, okay, well, we're gonna go. So they both knew. They was like, these bitches about to fight and I'm not a part of it. They left. Jocelyn asked Ariane to move. Like, can you go sit over there so I can have more room, you know, for my giant ass? She just put her little glass on the table. They're like, why is it so quiet? Why is so much tension in here? And Dawn is like, well, I just got Jocelyn out of the house to come out here, you know, support you, your listening party. Ariane was like, well, everybody, Rashida and Ariane is like, first of all, they late and they already missed the listening part of the motherfucking party. So yeah, you ain't really here for that bullshit. They were like, well, this ain't the vibe that we had in here a couple of minutes ago. And Mimi said everything was fine before, and then Jocelyn just came in like, I bet you was fine before, right, bitch? She's like, well, yeah, I was fine. You fucking fake ass bitch. You fucking fake. I don't know what is wrong with, what did Mimi do to Jocelyn? Because, I don't know, one of the other damn seasons, didn't they have sex? She ate her coochie. She hugged her. They hugged and kissed on the stage after Jocelyn's performance of something. Jocelyn been acting like she loved the kids. She going crying to Mimi even though it was fake. Mimi they still had enough of a friendship, a kinship for Mimi to have believed her and or listened to her in the first damn place. So I am perplexed. I do not know why. She's still mad because he called her fat? What the fuck is really going on? Is she mad that he went to stay with Mimi when he didn't have nowhere to stay? The child support? I don't know. I don't know. Well, I guess she knows now that Jocelyn knows. But if she didn't know, because that's how she was saying to Stevie, like, yeah, well, Mimi did believe me. That's why she put you on child support. So if she's under the understanding that Mimi believes her, she still should think that Mimi's her friend, right? So it'd be totally weird for you to come in and sit on the other side of somebody who you already bared your soul to and cried to, and you guys banded together to do something, and then you be like, you a fake ass bitch. First of all, you are actually the fake bitch. You're the one who faked something, right? Yeah, you were the one pretending. Yeah, I don't get it. But Mimi is back to her. She was like, you fucking slutty ass bitch and blah, blah, blah. So it just goes back and forth. Jocelyn, very early on, for it seems no reason, she just said, I bet you was fine a few minutes ago, right, bitch? You fucking fake ass bitch. Like, I'm not fucking no fake bitch. You fucking slut, blah. And then just threw the drink. I'm like, the fight ain't even escalate yet. I don't understand why the fight happened in the first place. Or nothing. So there's all of this going around. Mimi didn't do anything when the drink was spilled on her. She's just like, okay, you know what? And they're grabbing Jocelyn and blah, blah, blah. And Mimi standing on the thing. And they're like, I'll fuck you up, bitch. I'll whip your ass down. I'm not motherfucking scared of you. You leave. No, you leave. I'm not fucking going no. I'm not going no motherfucking where. Ariane is motherfucking crying. Jocelyn is like, make me leave. So fuck you, bitch, and blah, blah. It's just so much going on. Okay, so they take Jocelyn around, and then she is, like, right behind. So she tried to get her from there. Still didn't work out. Wasn't no fight. Jocelyn is wacko, okay? She is crazy as fuck. And, yeah. I'm a little frightened of her. I'm a little frightened. She's a big bitch. A big, psychotic, angry bitch, okay? So then Ariane is like, get down off the thing. And she was like, don't fucking talk to me. Shut the fuck up. After the fight is over, so what the fuck were you crying for? Shoot, you know what? Don't yell at me. So don't yell at you. I don't believe you brought this fucking psychotic, crazy ass bitch in here like it was gonna be a reconciliation. She's crazy. You can't reconcile with her. Oh, maybe was mad and she was not here for Ariane. Ariane was just sitting there looking dumb and sad and crying and shit. So yeah. You would have had to bring K. Michelle. Well, K. Michelle can't control Jocelyn. She's enormous. Okay? Nah. She would beat up men. She would have beat up everybody there. So good that she is gone. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. So her little being classy and all of these things, and you know, the rolling of the eyes and whatever. These are the kind of people that you invite to, you know, her whole prissy thing. It wasn't going down today. I guess because that's how she act around people that she expect to be acting all crazy and ratchet. But around people who actually have some class and ain't really about all that nonsense of fighting, she knows that she's the hood rat of the group. And that make her mad because she can't play. She can't play house. She can't pretend. She can't play dress up to be the classy girl. She was mad, y'all. That is nonsense. All right, so now there's some sort of like the wrap up, I guess, of the season or everyone's life. So I guess this is nearing the end of the damn season. Thank you. All right, so let me see. It was Mimi. Mimi is supposed to be very happy in her life, and she is pursuing being an interior decorator. Her and Stevie are in a good place. She's dating someone. She's taking it slow. She's happy. Carly Red, her she's coming out with a new line of something or other. It was a little fashion show. She was acting like she was Miss America. Life is great. She's doing great. She's, always acting like she's so motherfucking great. And her career is all that she cares about. And, things are booming for her. Whatever the fuck, okay? Then there's K. Michelle. She is focused on her career. She does not have time for the little girls anymore. She needs to focus on her whenever she got a free moment. And fuck all y'all nappy-headed bitches. I do not like when black people make fun of black people's hair. Unless you're making fun of it being an ugly hairstyle or not being done. But the fact that it is actually black hair, and that you would call someone that as an insult to having hair that black people are born with. It's a little ignorant and self-hating. But we already know that my sorority sister, that's right, K. Michelle's my sorority sister, and she's an ignorant ass bitch. I like her though, sometimes. KK and Sass. So she's saying that her and Tiara are doing well. She's happy that her grandson's in her life. Sass is doing okay. But she got her own troubles because she was randomly charged for some theft. So she got to do what she got to do to keep her life and her family together. Tiara comes in and she drops some pee on the little motherfucking thing. And she's like, oh, I already been down this road before. I already knew it. So I'm pregnant. And I'm just going to have to tell the father. So she not telling who the fuck the father is. I'm assuming it's going to be Scrap, or maybe it's going to be this new guy, because from what I can understand, if this is actually fake in real life, then she ain't been with Scrappy De Leon in a long ass time in real life. So it's going to be the funny, ugly motherfucker that, you see KK earlier in the damn show was like, he's not cute, and you need to do better. Oh, I forgot to mention that before, right? All right, and then Jocelyn comes out and she's like, well, she's very happy. Her career is booming and she's just happy to be working and all of this and making all her dreams come true. All she wants out of life is to be able to manage her own career and get the things that she wants out of life, because of all the shit that she went through her whole life from being a child. She definitely deserves it. And then it's like a picture of her like, all handsy on the face of some man. Okay. All right. And then it goes to Stevie and he like, man, it's been a long time since I've been free, single, whatever. But I'm doing good. Focusing on my shit. He has a hookah bar. Oh yeah, K. Michelle got a hookah bar too, apparently. He got some sort of sparkling water or wine or something sparkling, and a hookah bar and some other stuff, and he making music, and he got his kids, and he said he never really had a chance for him to just be with him. He went from one relationship to the next, and now he's just focusing on those things and himself and trying to make life a little bit better. So, okay, so I'm thinking the season is over. And what it looks like, whatever the shit that's supposed to be coming on next week, where she tell KK that she's a thief and she need to get a job. Jocelyn is too much. She don't give a fuck. She don't give one fuck about the shit that she say to people. Because, well, shit, even when she wasn't with Stevie, she stripping is a job. You make money, so I guess she ain't never not had a job. She struck me as the type of person that'll vote for Donald Trump. Because she let this little bit, this money, well, shit, it's more than I got, but she let this money go way to her head. Like, she thinks she motherfucking high society now. So, yeah. She the type of motherfucker that'll turn her nose up at you real quick. So, that she really about that life. So, I gotta see that, whatever the hell it is. And I guess the reunion shows are gonna come, and then it'll be over. I heard that the show was canceled. I feel like it's a lie because, yeah, wouldn't we have heard? Yeah. And it not just be a rumor, like, wouldn't it have been solidified? So I'm not sure. But I I think I said everything that I needed to say about these crazy ass people in the midst of the review and or slash recap. So if you agree with what I said, let me know in the comments. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. If I missed something and you want to have a kiki with me and remind me that I missed it, it was full of chuckles, okay? So let me know that also down in the comments. And until the next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to watch my channel. While you're at it, swing by and check out my previous video.
Helping us, you know, not all of them, of course, but yeah, there were some. There were allies to Black people.
If you're into prettying yourself up and beautifying, go and check out my natural hair and beauty channel. I also have a fitness channel where I share free workouts if that's something that you've been looking for.